Alright. Let's see, we got optical sensor array type 4. I'll get to that guy in a second. I wanna scout this thing out. Alright, so we're definitely gonna have some rotating going on. This actually doesn't look like it's gonna be that bad. Alright, let's see what this dead person has to say.
Well, Floyd again. That's 19 bodies so far. Quite a few more than usual. The overlords must have abducted a lot of people this time around. I've seen more dead humans in the past 2 weeks than in the last 10 years. I listened to their recorders, but they didn't say much. Most died of starvation or dehydration. This one got a snag in her suit, lost her air. Bad way to go. When this all started, we were put in groups of 2 or 3. That didn't work out too well, though. There was lots of talk about revolt or escape, like we were soldiers or something. There were 2 of them, Mary and Bill, who were just so antsy. They disappeared on one job. Wonder if they're still out there somewhere. I just didn't see the point. Disobey and they just throw you into space. Whoosh! Right out of the ship. Anyway, it wasn't long till we were all separated. Never saw those rebels again, or much anyone else.
Alright, very interesting. I'm contemplating how I'm gonna do this guy. And I've arrived at the conclusion that it'll be relatively simple. I just need to get 3 of them in a row. Actually, it's a little more complicated than that. But we'll figure it out. I don't think this one will be too hard. It'll be a bit big. That is all. Just a bit big. So this should split them into 3. Bam. Actually, I'm overcomplicating this. Hold on. I am really because we have rotators now, so I don't even need to split them into 3. That wouldn't make any sense. That wouldn't make sense at all. Alright, so let's do this, and then we gotta weld them, and then we'll rotate them. It's exactly what we need. And we'll do that just to hold the thing up. And then we'll do this. So this should... Bam. No, that's 4 of them. Ah, see, there's the thing. Alright, this is... There we go. So there's the 3. And then we'll go ahead and just rotate that thing. Actually, how is this going to work? I'm thinking about this, and the front end is going to rotate, not the middle. So is this going to do something weird? Yeah, it kind of does do something weird. Okay. Well, I mean, we can still work with that, but that's, you know, a little surprising, a little weird. Alright, so that rotate... Actually, yeah. So that'll rotate over there, and then it actually doesn't need to be rotated at all right there. I don't know why I did that. There you go. I was actually thinking about this game, and what I kind of hope to see from it. And I've arrived at the conclusion that this game has a lot of potential, but the direction that they seem to be going could be good and it could be bad. I guess what I'm trying to say is, the game just as a puzzle game, I feel like that's not enough. I feel like that's a gimmick, right? That's just a really simple gimmick, and that's not enough. You don't want it to be a gimmick. Think of like Portal. Right, Portal's a pretty good puzzle game. It's not just a game where you do puzzles, and after you do a puzzle, you move on to the next puzzle. No, I mean, they've got characters, and they've got, you know, there's a world that is, well, partially broken down, right? And then you get to escape and look behind behind the scenes. And that, in my opinion, is pretty damn awesome. I mean, that's what separates it from being a gimmick to being something really cool, in my opinion, anyway. You know, I'm thinking I may actually have to push this whole thing down a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Thinking about how to get this done here. So we'll just do that, and then we'll do not that. We'll do that, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do that. Yeah, so I feel like this game is kind of gracing the potential with the fail logs like this one, but they're not really going for it, right? And I feel like there's a lot more room for them to go for it. I think this is where I want the sensor. I do need some to split off so that I can add 2 onto it later, if that makes any sense, right? Because you've got the one line that's right here, and I need 2 more that need to be added onto it. So I'm going to split those off. Somehow. I don't really... I guess I'll figure that out right now. I think I'll have one go one way and one go the other way so that I have one on each side. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So we'll do this. Yeah. I think I'm on the right track here. And then I will need to do this. Bring that over here. I want to make sure this is actually functional. We'll go one more, actually. Or 2 more, whatever. 1 more. There you go. But it didn't work because it didn't get pushed on. So this needs to be a conveyor. No? Do I do need a welder there. Now? That's weird. Oh, because it splits it off and it didn't do that before. Okay, so great. So these actually need to be here first, though, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make that work. Alright. If these are waiting here... I really wish this was centered. There's got to be a way to make this center. Hold on, let me... I feel like there's got to be a way to make this guy right here go down a conveyor belt down the middle. Actually, you know what? There is a way. There is a way. I'll do that. Hold on. I will do that at first, and then I'll have it do that, right? That'll make it go down the middle. It's just easier for my mental thinking. Mental thinking, that's the only kind of thinking there is. You know what I mean? It's the only way for me to think this out. So I'll do that. And then I'll do... I need to do a rotation first, don't I? Hold on. So this will come down. I meant to pause it there. I meant to pause it. So it'll come down. And then I need to rotate it, and then those can attach. Which means I'm going to need a rotator right there, and then I'm going to need to weld it. Unfortunately, I need those to wait. I need these guys to wait right there until both of these guys have gotten here. Yeah, so we'll just rotate it right here, I guess. You want to do it down the middle. That's actually a necessity. Well, and that'll do a full rotation for me, which is great. You know what I'll do, actually? This makes a lot of sense. I'll just have it wait for the next one, right? And then these two will already have gotten there at that point, at which point we can have them weld from above, which needs to be done like, not that, like this. And then we'll have our welders right here. And then these actually can't be here because that'll stop everything from working, which means we'll just bring this over here. And I might as well actually connect it because I think I actually did it. I could be wrong, but I think I did it. Oh! Okay. How do I do that? How do I make that happen? I need... Interesting. Interesting problem. Okay. Okay. I think I've mentally solutioned this. I have mentally solutioned. Okay. Let's get rid of those. We're gonna change the way this works a little bit. Yeah. Well, maybe those can stay a conveyor. So what I need to do is I need to have a sensor. Yeah. You know what? I think that'll be fun. I'll have it set up so that the following one will push it through. So what I'll do is I'll have these right here. I'll have a sensor right... That's not gonna work. You can't have a sensor there. That's fine. We'll have it above. Do I have that sensor? Is that 9? I believe that's the sensor, right? Yeah, that's the sensor. Good. So that sensor will be there. And then we'll have it trigger... Wrong thing. We'll have it trigger a guy waiting patiently right here. And right here. I don't know why I didn't do that over here. That made so much more sense. Oh no, I do know why I didn't do that. Actually, that doesn't work. Here we go. And then we'll do this, and then we have to have a piston pusher thingamabob right here that will put... No! No, I did this all wrong. These need to be closer. That needs to be right there, and that needs to be... Wait. I did have it right. I did have it right. What the hell am I doing with my life? Get that right there. Okay. No, this is correct. Alright, and then that will push it onto this space where they will weld. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then this needs to stay up somehow, so we'll do that. I think this is correct. We are going to have to provide power, though, of course. Did we do it? It's possible that we did it. Those will hang out there. Rotate. Bam. And then it's not going to go again until the next guy pushes it along. Right? Oh! Does it keep going though? Or does it do weird things? It looks like it's doing weird things now. Yeah, it's doing weird things. Okay. Let me restart it and figure out exactly what's going wrong here. I really thought I had it. Alright, so that shows up. Bam. Perfect. That's all I could have asked for, but now it's not going. Which, you know what? I think... No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Okay. No, this is easy. This is easy. We can solve this problem. I'm sure there's a much easier way to be doing this. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna have a pusher right here. Right? Yeah, I think this will work. And then bam, bam, bam. I think, because then when they connect, it'll automatically push the whole thing through. Instead of waiting for the next one. Bam! Ha ha! Screw you, game! I solved the puzzle, guys. I'm so proud of myself right now. That was fantastic. Oh my god. Almost there. I feel so happy for myself right now. You have no idea. What is that? Who did this? Some people are getting clever with the cycles right now. My footprint was awfully high. That was just right. And it was a fun puzzle. It was a damn fun puzzle right there.